Hey everybody, today I want to showcase this Glaxion Vandal. Now, Glaxion Vandal was a weapon that came out with, I think it was an event weapon probably it's like a year or two ago. I don't really remember that well, but this was like a weapon that came out in like an event thing, and I think Glaxion Vandal was one of the rewards, and also like Spectral Vandal was also another of the rewards. But I didn't really give a fuck about this. I was like, yeah, it's another beam weapon. And we all know beam weapons are like, I would say, probably one of the best DPS weapons in game. If you really want to kill like a bunch of enemies together, it's really good. But I was a little bit skeptical about this one because this has a lot more status than crit, so I didn't really know much about it. But then I was sitting on a Riven for this thing for a while, and I was like, I don't know, I might put a Riven build on it, and now I have, and I actually like this weapon a lot more than I thought I would. I mean, first let's get it started. And oh fuck, they're gonna kick me over. So we're doing Aximus units, level 130, and I'm just like killing them like very easily. That is really, really good. I don't know about that. Like that, what is that? 1300 damage per tick. Whoa. So as you can see, this thing is like really good. Now, that does make sense because number one, it's a beam weapon, so beam weapons have pretty good DPS. But I didn't really think that it was going to be that great. But the ribbon also that I have on it is not that like fancy even. It's just like I just have the Satitio, which just adds electricity and multi-shot. So I just have like, I just basically have a lot of damage, and that's all I basically have. Everything else is normal. I'm using Malignant Force here just so that I can get that status a little bit. I was just questioning it a little bit, but I was like, you know what? 30% more damage doesn't really add that much damage, so I'm just gonna rock with this. Now we'll have Point Strike, Heavy Cal, Vital Sand, Split Chamber, Amalgam Serration, which if you don't want to use this, which I see a lot of people don't really use this, this is like a 5 Forma build with the Riven. So, if you don't want to use this, you can save a Forma and replace this Stormbringer with, I think, High Voltage to kind of save your Forma. But I was going to do a dash anyway, so I just decided to, of course, I'm going to use my Amalgam Serration. It also has like a pretty good Riven disposition, this weapon. And I've rolled it a bunch of times. I have not gotten the roll that I really want, which basically for me now, the roll I want is like, I would say crit chance, and then basically damage. So I want a crit chance, multi-shot, and whatever damage it is. I don't really, it could be heat. I would prefer it to be like toxin and electricity so that I can add a bit more corrosive damage, but it doesn't really matter because as you can see, this as it is with the Riven is pretty fucking good. So yeah, I was definitely a bit surprised by this weapon. I didn't really think that it was going to be, this pretty good. And also I was looking for like other weapons because Steel Path is coming out, so I kind of wanted to get like a Rivened primary weapon going. And I knew the Catch Moon was not going to be that great. The Catch Moon primary, I had a Riven for it. I was just like, nah, that's not really going to work out. So, I just went back to the fucking one of the best weapons, or one of the best I would say weapons in the game, which are like beam weapons. So yeah. Now this damage, you can actually increase this. Let's actually do it with an Darzakavad. Hold up. Alright, so now I'm at Darzakavad. I have removed the one mod that actually like, that can take off their armor. So now it's just going to give me the buff, and there you go. So that's the cat side buff. So that's basically what's going to happen if, let's say, you have like a crit chance on your Riven. You're just going to be really just melting these guys immediately. So yeah, that's basically what you can do if you have like a little bit more crit chance in there. And I am running a Darzakavad pretty much all the time. So I am getting the buff, and I am like, getting really fucking good crits on there. So yeah, this is the Glaxion Vandal. Glaxion Satitio, is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Let me check. Yes. So yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna roll this a little bit. I'm still gonna try to get like a good little Riven. I would say I'm looking for just crit chance on top of the 2 damage points that I have. And yeah, that's the Glaxion Satitio. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.